Hi everyone, welcome to Tricks in JEE and NEET. These are environmental chemistry questions from NTA app, okay? NEET questions, okay? JEE students also watch this because concept is same and you will get benefit. See the first question. Which among the following substances catalyze the conversion of SO to SO3 and causes classical smog? See, sulfur in earth, on earth we burn fossil fuels, na, there we will get sulfur, and you know what, this sulfur will react with the oxygen and it will give SO2. Now what happens is this sulfur dioxide will react with the ozone. It will react with ozone and it will give SO3. Okay, and in the same way it also reacts with the particulate matter. Okay, sulfur dioxide on reaction with particulate matter, it will give sulfur trioxide. Okay, this particulate matter is a liquid water droplets present in atmosphere. Okay, and it will give sulfur trioxide, which is responsible for classical smog. Okay, this classical smog is also known as a sulfurous smog. It is reducing in nature, so it is also called reducing smog. Okay, so particulates is the correct option. Now see the second question. Regarding the photochemical smog, which of the following is wrong? Regarding photochemical smog, you know what, smog is two types. One is classical smog and another one is photochemical smog. Okay, see, smog is smoke plus fog. These are two types, classical and photochemical. Okay, photochemical is oxidizing in nature. Oxidizing in nature, and it will occur in hot climate, and this classical smog, and it consists of pan peroxide, acetyl nitrate, and smoke. It consists of mainly nitrogen oxides. Okay, it consists mainly nitrogen oxides, and whereas this is reducing in nature, it occurs in cool climate, and next it consists of smoke, fog, and sulfur oxides. So this is known as sulfurous smog, and this is known as oxidizing smog, photochemical smog. Now see the options. Its main components are produced by the action of sunlight on emission of automobiles and factories. You know what, due to these automobiles, nitrogen will react with the oxygen and it will form nitrogen dioxide, and it will react with ozone to form nitrogen dioxide. This will result photochemical smog. It has high concentration of oxidizing agents. Yes, it is oxidizing in nature because it has oxidizing agents. It contains smoke, fog, and sulfur dioxide. No, this is classical smog. Okay. Now, it is produced in warm, dry, and sunny climates. Yes. So C is the incorrect answer. Now see this question. Which is wrong? Ozone is not responsible for the greenhouse effect. You know what is greenhouse effect means? Suppose this is sun. Okay, this is sun and this is earth. What happens is this earth will receive heat and light from the sun. Now this earth is like a mirror in nature. It will reflect. Suppose this is the heat and light we are getting. If it falls, then it will reflect from this. Okay, it will reflect from this, but due to presence of cow mafia due to this is trick I am telling you, okay? Cow mafia, MF, you remember. Carbon dioxide, ozone, water vapor, methane, freons. Due to this what they will do? This will trap that heat. These gases will trap this heat and make the earth more, it will increase the temperature. That is known as greenhouse effect. Here what they told, ozone is not responsible. No, it is responsible. So first option is the wrong option. Okay. Now see the fourth question. Which is not responsible for ozone layer depletion? Ozone layer depletion means, you know what? Ozone, it is a layer. From earth, from sun we will receive UV rays also, but UV rays are very harmful. It causes skin cancer. This ozone, what it will do? It will stop the UV rays to reach the earth. Now, due to the chlorofluorocarbons, what happens is this ozone layer getting hole. Due to that hole, the UV rays can enter to the earth's surface and causes the harmful effects. Okay, unimaginable pain we will get due to that UV rays. Okay, now here what happens is, see, this just take a chlorofluorocarbon CF2Cl2. In presence of sunlight, it will give chlorine free radical. Okay. This chlorine free radical will react with ozone. Then it will form this one. Okay. Again, this will react with the ozone. Ozone. Then it will form chlorine free radicals. Like, you know what, this reaction continuously occurs. Due to this, we will get the ozone layer depletion and it causes UV rays. Now see, this nitrogen dioxide and sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide, due to sulfur trioxides, we will get acid rain. Okay, we will get acid rain and it causes a smog. Whereas nitrogen dioxide, what it will do? Nitrogen dioxide also will react with ozone and it will form NO3. Okay, NO3 plus O2 it will form. It also causes the depletion of ozone layer. So which is not responsible? Sulfur dioxide. Whereas chlorine free radical is responsible. Here in this reaction you can see that. Now see these questions. London smog is also known as classical smog. Okay, because it was classical smog was first observed in London. That's why it is known as classical smog. Whereas photochemical smog was first observed in Los Angeles. So it is also known as Los Angeles smog. Now see, here sulfurous smog is also given. Yes, classical smog is also known as sulfurous smog. So both A and B. C is the correct option. Oxidizing smog is photochemical smog. Classical smog is dash in nature. Classical smog is reducing in nature. Okay, because it contains reducing agents. Marble acts as a sink for. You know what is sink means? A pollutant, suppose this is a pollutant. This pollutant interact with something and it will consume this and it will cause loss for this. That we call it as a sink. Okay. What happens is this marble, you know what? Calcium carbonate. Okay. Calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate acts as a sink for acidic pollutants. Ma'am, how can you say that? You know what? Sulfur. Due to fossil fuels, sulfur react with oxygen, then it will form sulfur dioxide. And this sulfur dioxide reacts with ozone, it will form SO3. This will react with the SO3 will react with water and it will form H2SO4. Okay. This H2SO4 will react with calcium carbonate. H2SO4 will react with calcium carbonate. Then it will give calcium sulfate plus H2O plus carbon dioxide. You know what? It will cause complete the loss of marble. You know what? It will make the marble ugly. Example is Taj Mahal. You know what? Taj Mahal is very beautiful, but due to acid rain, you know what? Now it is somewhat damaged. But government had taken steps for that. Okay, which is wrong. High concentration of fluoride ions causes brown mottling of teeth. Yes. You know what? In drinking water, when a fluoride ion concentration is greater than 2 ppm, it will cause you know what? You observe yellow color on teeth. You will observe this mainly in Andhra Pradesh from Nalgonda district because their fluoride ion concentration in water is more. It will also result to bones imbalance, like you will observe polio, like that you will observe. Blue baby syndrome is caused due to excess nitrate in drinking water. Yes, blue baby syndrome is also known as methemoglobinemia. Okay, methemoglobinemia. In drinking water, when nitrate ion concentration are more, maximum concentration is 50 ppm. If its concentration is greater than that, then we will get blue baby syndrome. Okay, and the fluoride ion concentration should be 1 ppm. If greater than 2 ppm, then it will cause this one. Sulfate concentration above 500 ppm is safe to drink. No, sulfate concentration above 500 ppm will give you laxative effect. It will give. Okay. So this is wrong. Now see this question. Acid rain is produced by excess of. Acid rain is produced due to excess of sulfur trioxide and nitrogen trioxide. You know what? Rainwater is 5.6, but due to this, rainwater pH will decrease. Okay, so release of SO2 and NO2 from burning of fossil fuels will give you acid rain. See this question. When a huge amount of sewage is dumped in a river, the BOD. What is BOD? Suppose in a sample of water, take this as a well and some water container. In this some sewage, I put some sewage, some organic waste I put. What happens is, in this some bacteria is there. That bacteria will decompose the sewage. To decompose that sewage, it will require oxygen. Okay. If more is the sewage, more oxygen it will require to do decomposition. The required amount of oxygen is known as BOD. Okay. So when sewage increases, BOD also increases. Which is not under green chemistry. What is green chemistry? Now pollution is day by day it is increasing. So to make that decrease or to maintain the environment healthy, some methods they have taken, like an organization that is known as green chemistry. Simple language I am telling you. What happens is, use of CO2 as solvent instead of chlorine. Yes, use of H2O instead of, just read the option, synthesis of ethanol from ethane, and use of tetrachloroethane as a dry cleaning. For dry cleaning, in olden days they will use tetrachloroethane, but this will cause harmful effect to the groundwater. Now to improve for this we use instead of this use liquid CO2, which is less harmful to groundwater. This is a method to reduce the pollution. Okay, that we call it as a green chemistry. So this option is correct option because they asked not under, but here they told that use this. No, you have to use liquid CO2. Eutrophication causes reduction in. What is eutrophication means? Suppose to get a dense water population, like a dense plant population, whatever the animals or whatever the living organisms present in water, you have to kill that, you have to decrease that animal or living living animals. Eutrophication means, suppose you want to develop a dense water population, dense water plant population, then you have to kill the animals. How to kill? You will reduce the oxygen, so that animals will consume living organisms in water, they will consume oxygen. If you reduce that oxygen, due to the deprivation of oxygen, they will get a death. Okay, and then what you will do is, you will increase the nitrates, phosphate concentration and the plant nutrients concentration, and you will support a dense plant population. That is known as eutrophication. So eutrophication reduces dissolved oxygen. See the 13th question. Which is biodegradable pollutant? Biodegradable means easily it can decompose to small particles by bacteria. Only domestic waste, yes, bacteria will decompose the domestic waste, whereas lead and mercury it can't. Pesticides also it can't, because these are chemicals only. Which of the following species in excess are responsible for chlorosis and methemoglobinemia? Methemoglobinemia means excess of nitrate. And this chlorosis is excess of sulfur dioxide. Excess of sulfur dioxide cause chlorosis. It occurs. This chlorosis, due to excess of sulfur dioxide, it will result loss to the plants. Okay, like it will ultimately result to the death of the plants. Now see the last question of this video. Nowadays, tetrachloroethane solvent has been replaced by liquefied CO2 for dry cleaning purpose. This is because here only I told, because it is less harmful to groundwater. So thank you so much for watching this video. Next video I will upload it soon. Now see 16th question here. Which of the following conditions shows polluted environment? pH of rainwater is 5.6. Yes, pH of rainwater is 5.6. Suppose if it is less than 5.6, it causes acid rain. Okay. And amount of CO2 in the atmosphere is 0.03%. Yes, correct amount of CO2 in atmosphere is 0.03%. Suppose if greater amount is there, greater than 0.03%, then it will lead to global warming. BOD is 4 ppm. Yes, suppose if it is maximum limit is 5 ppm. If greater than that, it also results to the polluted environment. Now see the fourth option here, eutrophication. Eutrophication, what I told, it is killing of living organisms in water by depriving it of oxygen. Why? Because to support a dense plant population, they will kill the living organisms in water. That is known as eutrophication. This leads to polluted environment. Why? Because it means that killing of animals. Then it results in loss of biodiversity. Okay. Now see this question. Methane gas is responsible for greenhouse effect and global warming. It is produced naturally from methane hydrocarbon. It is produced from paddy field, coal mines, road and garbage. All of these are correct. Okay, it is produced from this. Now see the 18th question. Incorrect match we have to find. Oxides of sulfur results chlorosis. Yes. Suppose more sulfur concentration is there, sulfur dioxide concentration is there in water, it will give to chlorosis. Oxides of nitrogen, lung irritant, yes. But this particulate matter, shedding of leaves, no. Okay. Particulate matter will convert the dioxides to trioxide. It will act as an oxidizing agent. So this is an incorrect match. Now ma'am, what about this fourth option, oxides of carbon? When oxides of carbon, what you will remember? Carbon monoxide, CO. This CO will dissolve in blood instead of oxygen, and what it will do, it will decrease the oxygen carrying capacity of the blood. Okay, it will form carboxyhemoglobin. Due to that, we will feel suffocated because oxygen is less, right? Due to deficiency of oxygen, we will feel some suffocation, that is known as asphyxiation. Okay, so this is basically caused by the oxides of carbon. Which is wrong statement? See the 19th question. Nitrogen oxide causes ozone layer depletion. Yes, because nitrogen oxide will react with ozone to form nitrogen dioxide. Ozone absorbs IR, infrared. No, it will absorb UV rays. Okay, ozone what it will do? It will absorb the UV rays from the sun and protect the earth from harmful effects of it. Suppose if we get a UV rays, we will get a skin cancer. Now, okay, see, ozone also lies in a stratosphere, and ozone is formed due to reaction of haloalkanes. Ozone depletion is also formed due to haloalkanes like chlorofluorocarbons, like that. See the 20th question. The fuel gas whose presence in the exhaust fumes shows incomplete combustion. Actually what happens? Hydrocarbons, if you burn hydrocarbons completely, then you will get CO2. If you burn hydrocarbons incompletely, it means that with only some amount, less amount of oxygen, then CO will be released. Okay, that's why here I will tell you one thing, that in America, US, what they will do, every car, every vehicle has catalytic converter. What it will do, it will oxidize the released carbon monoxide to carbon dioxide. You know what, both are harmful, but instead of carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide is somewhat less. Okay, what it will do, this catalytic converter will convert the carbon monoxide to carbon dioxide. It will convert, means it will add some one oxygen. In America, you should have catalytic converter in your car, otherwise it is considered as a big crime. Okay, suppose only you can remove the catalytic converter through government permission only when your vehicles gets repaired. Okay, now see 21st question. This is B option. Which of the following gases causes greenhouse effect to maximum extent? Greenhouse, what I told, cow mafia. In that, carbon dioxide contribution is more. Okay, this will trap the heat more. That's why carbon dioxide causes maximum extent of a greenhouse effect. See this question. Which is a secondary pollutant? Ma'am, what is the secondary pollutant? Secondary pollutant means it naturally exists in atmosphere and it is not produced by any artificial, it is not produced artificially. It is in nature, but it causes some harmful effects. In this nitrogen oxide, carbon monoxide, SO2, these are produced by human activities. But whereas this ozone, this is already present in nature, but it also causes some environment pollution. Okay, so for this, D is the correct option. See this question. Metallic pollutant that interferes with the development and red maturation of blood cells. See, metallic pollutants. Which metallic pollutants? High atomic metallic pollutants like lead, mercury. This what it will do is it will be released from lead is released from petrol. Okay, now it will and the lead is also used for lead pipes for transportation of water. This lead will react with water. When human consumes that water, what happens is it will affect the person's kidney, liver, kidney, liver, heart, some respiratory organs. These things lead will affect. So for this answer is lead, which causes damage to human body. The lowest region in the atmosphere is troposphere. Troposphere ranges from 0 to 10 kilometers. Stratosphere 10 to 50 kilometers. And next these ones. Which one of the following statements are incorrect regarding greenhouse effect? Greenhouse effect, I told you, it occurs due to high concentration of CO2 in atmosphere. Yes, correct. They asked the incorrect statement. It results in warming up of earth. Yes, correct. Gases like methane, CFCs also contribute to greenhouse effect. Correct. It would result in lowering level of oceans due to evaporation of water. No. You know what? Suppose if temperature increases means it doesn't mean that it will evaporate the water. What it will do is it will melt the polar ice caps. We know that Antarctica region is there. There everything is in ice form only. Very less amount you will observe in water. If temperature increases, it will melt that ice and it will convert to water. If it melts the water, total all places on earth will get effect from that. See this 26th question. So this is the incorrect statement. It doesn't evaporate the oceans. Instead, it will melt the polar ice caps. Harmful effect not caused by sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide causes asthma, bronchitis and chlorosis, whereas asphyxiation is due to lack of oxygen. It is a feel of suffocation due to lack of oxygen. So this is the correct option. B answer. B. Now see, classical smoke occurs in place of classical smoke. I told you now that it will occur in cool and winter climate, humid climate. Understood? Excess of nitrogen dioxide will give photochemical smog. Warm, dry climate also will give photochemical smog. The basic components of photochemical smog. The basic components of photochemical smog. Whenever student see this question, they will put all of this because they told that peroxyethyl nitrate and this NO2 will give photochemical smog. But listen, PAN is the one which contains formaldehydes, ketones, nitrogen dioxides. Okay, basic component is why photochemical smog occurs means photochemical smog caused by the vehicles and nitrogen dioxides. Nitrogen dioxides and hydrocarbons released by the vehicles, it causes photochemical smog. So we can see that only nitrogen dioxide are the basic components. Okay, these are the basic components of photochemical smog. Now last two questions are there. See this question. The main constituents in photochemical smog are PAN, unsaturated hydrocarbons, acrolein, oxygen, whereas this was involved in classical smog. Okay. So A, B, C, D. First option is the correct option. Now see this question, somewhat lengthy question. You will see. X is a hydrocarbon. Okay. A and B are neutral oxides of nitrogen. A and B are neutral oxides of nitrogen. What they will be? It will be N2O and NO. Nitric oxide and nitrous oxide and nitric oxide. These are the neutral oxides of nitrogen. C is a blue colored gas. Ozone. Ozone is a blue colored gas. D is released when H2S is reacted with O2. H2S reacted with oxygen will give what? Sulfur dioxide. Okay. This sulfur dioxide it will give. So we can say that D is sulfur dioxide. Identify the correct statements about X, A, B, C, D. See this questions. See this. X mainly present in natural gas. natural gas, mainly hydrocarbon, is methane. Okay, so A is methane. A combines with oxygen to produce B. This N2O will react with oxygen to give NO. Correct only. This reaction, if you know, then you came to know that this option is also correct one. C is main constituent of photochemical smog. Yes, ozone is the main constituent of photochemical smog. Ozone, PAN, and see, in this question only we discuss na ozone is also responsible for photochemical smog. Next, D causes acid rain. What is D? D is the sulfur dioxide. Yes, oxides of sulfur and nitrogen are responsible for acid rain. 4 are correct only. So D option is the correct option. Thank you so much for watching this video. Next I will upload from coordination compounds. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video again.